guys, today we're going to be doing a HIIT style workout. It's going to consist of a warm-up, and then we're going to move on to an intense 5-minute ab circuit. After that, we'll start with a 10-minute leg circuit, and then we're going to go back to another intense 5-minute abs. And then after that, we'll do a cool down, some stretching. It's going to be great. So all you're going to need is a mat or some sort of soft surface, some water, and yourself. If you guys are ready, let's go ahead and get started with our warm-up. In 3, 2, 1, let's start with a high knee march. Bring those knees up as high as you can, squeezing those abs. And we're going to pick up the pace. If you want, you can stay doing this march, or you can start some high knees. Up to you. We've got about 10 seconds left. Really squeeze your abs. And 3, 2, 1. Let's move on to a good morning squat. You're going to stand about hip width apart. Touch your toes, keeping those knees straight. Squat down. Lift those arms up. And stand. And we're going to repeat that. Really feeling that stretch in the back of your legs. Keeping that back straight. Keep breathing. You're going to want to keep those knees nice and straight so you get that stretch in the back of your legs. Squat down. Lift those arms up. And stand. Let's do about 3 more of these. 2 more. And last one. All right, let's move on to some inchworms. You're going to touch your toes, get as low as you can, and you're going to walk yourself out into a plank position. And here you can do a push-up, or you can just walk yourself back up without doing that push-up. And we're going to repeat those. Touch your toes, walk out, add a push-up or not, up to you. All right, let's get about 3 more of these. Really feeling that stretch in the back of your legs again. 2 more. Take your time, don't rush it. And last one. And we're going to top it all off with a nice steady jog for about 30 seconds. Keep breathing. If you want to, you can speed it up or slow it down. It's up to you. Let's do about 15 more seconds. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that is our warm-up for today. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and go through some of our exercises for the 5-minute abs. There's 5 different exercises. It's going to be 45 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest. It's going to be really intense, but I want you to push through it. I want you to feel like you can't talk while you're doing these exercises. That way that 15-second rest will be great for you. All right. As I'm going over these exercises, you can practice them with me. If you don't want to though, I'm going to ask that you keep up a nice steady jog like the one we just did, so you keep that warmth in your body. All of these are going to be done on the floor. The first one is just going to be a sit-up, feet are on the ground. Then you're going to bring your back up towards your knees, keeping that back as straight as possible. Our next one is a tuck crunch. Staying on your butt, you're You're gonna sit up like you're doing a sit-up, and then you're gonna extend your back and your legs, and you're gonna meet in the middle. Your feet do not touch the ground. The next one is gonna be a Russian twist. Feet are up, back is straight, and you're just twisting to the sides, touching the ground with your fingers. The next one is gonna be a toe reach. You're gonna lay on your back, your feet are up in the air, and you're gonna reach for those toes. And the last one that we're gonna do for this circuit is a bicycle crunch. Again, your back is on the ground, but your shoulders are up, and you're gonna bring that elbow to the opposite knee on both sides, and that is gonna conclude our first 5-minute ab exercise or workout. So, you guys are ready? Get some water. I don't know why I stood up because we're gonna be on the ground. All right, remember 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off, 5 exercises, 5 minutes. Really, really push yourself, and we're gonna start with a sit-up. We'll start in 3, 2, 1. We're starting with those sit-ups. Keep your back as straight as possible. Try to not use your arms to bring yourself up. That way you get the most intense workout for your abs. And pretend as if you have a baseball between your chest and your chin. And that's gonna make you work out your abs a lot more. We got 15 seconds, come on guys. Breathe through it. Push yourself so that 15-second rest is worth it. And we got 3, 2, 1, and rest for 15 seconds. As a reminder, the next exercise is a tuck crunch. We got 5 seconds of rest left. And 3, 2, 1. You're extending your back and your feet, and you're meeting in the middle. Modification for this is those sit-ups we were just doing. Keep your back as straight as possible. Don't let your feet or your back touch the ground. You can keep your hands here next to your side for balance, or you can keep them above your head. Whatever is most comfortable for you. You should really be feeling it in that core. We got 5 seconds left. And 3, 2, 1, 15-second rest. The next one we have a Russian twist, so you can stay here on your butt. We got about 5 seconds left of our rest. And 3, 2, 1. Let's start those Russian twists. Feet are up, off of the ground. Back is straight. A modification for this one, you can just place your feet on the ground and lean back until you feel your abs shaking. And you can do that same motion. Or you can keep your feet up to you. If you get a little too tired, again, you can put your feet on the ground. Keep breathing, we got about 5 seconds left. Back is straight. And 3, 2, 1, rest. We've got 2 exercises left in this little circuit. Next one is a toe reach. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Back is on the ground. Feet are up. And you're reaching for those toes. Your legs don't have to be completely straight. A modification for this, you can just bend your knees, place your hands behind your head, and bring those shoulders off of the ground. Keep breathing. We're almost done with the circuit. Again, your legs don't have to be completely straight. You can keep them as straight as you possibly can though. We got 5 seconds. And 3, 2, 1. 15-second rest. Our next exercise, just as a reminder, is a bicycle crunch. We have 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Let's start those bicycle crunches. You're on your back. You bring that shoulder up off of the ground and that elbow to that opposite knee. Your feet are not touching the ground. Your abs should be burning by now. You can speed it up, slow it down, whatever you need. We have about 15 seconds left. Keep breathing, keep pushing. We have 5, 3, 2, 1, and we are done with this abs circuit. Hopefully your abs are burning. Get some water if you need it. You can go ahead and stand up because our next circuit is gonna be up on our feet. We're gonna be working out our legs like I said before. It's gonna be 10 minutes. We're gonna do 5 different exercises. We're gonna go through them twice. We're doing 40 seconds on this time and 20 seconds of rest. I'm gonna go through the exercises again like before. You can either join me in practicing these or you can start a nice light jog. Our first exercise is going to be a lunge with a leg lift. We're gonna do a reverse lunge. Bring that knee down, making sure that front knee is not going over our toe. We're gonna stand back up and we're gonna bring that leg up, just like we did those high knees in the warm up. And we're gonna do that on one side, and then we're gonna switch sides for the next 40 seconds. Next, we're doing a squat, standing hip width apart, toes are pointed outward, not all the way, just slightly. We're gonna squat, keeping that back straight, and once we stand up, we're gonna do a calf raise. So we're gonna squat and add a calf raise, and we're gonna repeat that for the 40 seconds. The next exercise is a curtsy lunge to a squat. So you're gonna wanna stand hip width apart. You're gonna bring whichever leg you choose back in a diagonal, and you're gonna lunge, and you're gonna step back forward and do a squat, and then repeat that all the way through the 40 seconds. The next exercise is gonna be the same thing on the other side. Curtsy lunge into a squat. And that's gonna be our 5 exercises, 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. If you guys are ready, let's go ahead and get started with this 10-minute leg workout. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go ahead and begin with those lunges with the leg lift, just on one side. You're gonna lunge backwards, bring that leg up, squeezing that butt. As you lift that leg, your back is gonna be straight. That knee is not gonna be going over our toe. A modification for this is you can omit the leg raise. You can just do some regular reverse lunges. You got 5 seconds, and 3, 2, 1. Rest for 20. Again, we're gonna be doing the same thing on the other leg. We got about 10 seconds left for this rest. Enjoy it. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's begin. Same thing on the other side. That knee is not going over our toe. Our back is straight. And as you lift that leg up, squeeze your butt. You can keep your hands up near your chest, down on your hips, behind your head, whatever helps you have the most balance. We've got about 5 seconds left. And 3, 2, 1. Whew. Okay, just as a reminder, next we're going to be doing a squat with a calf raise. We got 10 seconds left. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay, you're standing hip width apart, toes are pointing outward. Squat with a calf raise at the end. A modification downward for these would be just a regular squat, or you can simply go slower in a slower calf raise. If you want to bump the intensity up, you can do some jumping squats. Up to you. Modify however you want. We got 3 seconds. 2, 1. Rest for 20. Get some water if you want it. We got about 10 seconds left of this rest. We've got that curtsy lunge to a squat next. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Curtsy lunge into a squat. You're bringing that foot diagonal and backward. And back to a squat. A modification for this. You squat, and you're gonna bring that leg outward, and you're gonna do a side lunge. Bring it back in into a squat and side lunge. Got 10 seconds left. Breathe through it. 3, 2, 1. Rest for 20 seconds. We are doing the exact same thing on the other side for the other leg. 10 seconds left. Keep breathing. We got 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Squat, and you bring that leg back in a diagonal, lunge, and you're back to a squat. It's going to be the same modification, except on different legs. You're going to squat, and you're going to step out into a side lunge, and you're going to bring it back into a squat. Keep breathing. Curtsy lunge into a squat. 3, 2, 1. 20-second rest. This is our last repetition. We're going to do each exercise one more time. Keep breathing. 5 seconds. We're doing lunges with the leg lift. And 3, 2, 1. Choose a side and begin. Lunge backwards. Knee is not going over that toe. And as you bring that leg up, try to not lose your balance. And really squeeze that butt. Just on one side. Keep breathing. Remember, if you need to modify, then just do regular reverse lunges on one side. You can do that. We've got 3, 2, 1, and rest. We're doing the same thing on the other side. Get some water. We've got 5 seconds left. And 3, 2, 1. Let's begin on the other side. Same exact thing. That knee is not going over that toe. Your back is straight. And really, really, really squeeze that butt as you bring that leg up Keep it nice and controlled. Keeping that back straight. We've got 5 seconds. And 3, 2, 1, rest. Just as a reminder, next we are doing a squat with a calf raise. So you can go ahead and stand hip width apart, toes pointed outward. And 3, 2, 1. We're gonna squat and calf raise. Again, the modification downward for these is just doing regular squats, or you can just go slower at a slower pace, raising those calves. And to bump it up, you can do some squat jumps. We've got 5 seconds. And 3, 2, 1, 20-second rest. We've got 2 exercises left. You guys got this, keep pushing. It's gonna be a curtsy lunge into a squat. We've got about 5 seconds left of rest. And 3, 2, 1. We're gonna step back in a diagonal and come back into a squat. You should really be feeling it, top part of your thigh and in your butt. Again, a modification for this is a squat, and you're gonna step out into a side lunge on one side. We've got about 5 seconds left. Push yourself. And 3, 2, 1. We're gonna do the exact same thing, but on the other leg. We've got 10 seconds left. Rest. Keep breathing. We are almost through with this workout. And 3, 2, 1. Squat into a curtsy lunge. Squat. Bring that leg back and in a diagonal. And again, modification for these, you're gonna squat, step that leg outward, and you're gonna do a side lunge. And repeat that on the same side. We've got 10 seconds left. Keep pushing. This is the last exercise for this circuit. And 3, 2, 1, and we're done, but not completely, just at the circuit. Okay. Get some water if you need it. I do. Okay, like I said in the beginning, we're doing one more 5-minute abs circuit. It's gonna be structured the same way as the first one we did. It's gonna be 45 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest, 5 exercises, 5 minutes. And again, we're gonna be on the ground. You can go ahead and practice these with me, or if you don't want to, I'm gonna ask you that you keep a nice steady jog so you don't lose everything we just did. You don't lose that warmth in your body. The first exercise is gonna be a leg lift. You can keep your hands under your butt. You're gonna extend your legs out and bring them up and lower them down. Make sure they don't touch the ground, and you're gonna repeat that. The next one we're gonna do is gonna be flutter kicks. Same thing, you can keep your hands under your butt if you want to. You're gonna lift your legs up a little bit, and you're gonna kick your legs. The lower you keep them, the more you're gonna feel it. The next exercise is gonna be an oblique crunch on one side. You're gonna be on your elbow, and your shoulder is gonna be right above your elbow. It's gonna be aligned. You can stay on your knees or on your feet, hand on your hip, and you're gonna lift your body up and go downward, do little dips, and you're gonna be feeling it in that oblique. And we're gonna do the same thing on the other side for the next 45 seconds. And then we're gonna finish it off with a 45-second plank on your elbows. And you can do this on your knees or on your toes. You're just gonna lift your body up for 45 seconds. All right, just these last 5 minutes, guys, and then you guys are done. Let's go ahead and get started. Get on the ground. And we're gonna start in 3, 2, 1. We're gonna start with that leg lift, extending your legs outward and bringing them up and down. Making sure your back stays on the ground. You can keep your hands under your butt or to your side. The modification for this is you lifting one leg at a time. We've got 15 seconds left. Try to keep your legs straight. You're gonna be shaking, I'm shaking, but we got 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, 15-second rest. As a reminder, next we've got flutter kicks. We've got about 5 seconds left of this rest. You can go ahead and get onto your back. And 3, 2, 1, flutter kicks. Again, your hands can be under your butt. And you're just gonna kick your legs up and down. Try to make sure that your back stays on the ground. You can also keep your head down if you want, or you can keep it up. The lower you are to the ground, the more you are going to feel it. If it hurts, try spreading your legs out a little bit. We've got 10 seconds left. Keep pushing. 5, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we've got 3 exercises left, guys. The next one is gonna be an oblique crunch to whatever side you choose. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Again, you can do these on your knees or on your feet, making sure that shoulder is aligned with your elbow. Really squeeze your abs as you go down. You're gonna feel it in that oblique. And if you need to, you can alternate between your feet and your knees. We've got about 10 seconds left. Keep breathing. We've got 3, 2, 1. Rest for 15. We're gonna be doing the exact same thing on the other side. We've got 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Again, your shoulder is in line with your elbow. And you're dipping downward, squeezing those abs as you go down, feeling it in that oblique in that side. And you can modify, get onto your knees if you need to. We've got 15 seconds left. Really, really push yourself. It's gonna burn, but afterwards, it's gonna feel great. And 3, 2, 1. 15-second rest. Last exercise for today is gonna be a plank. We've got 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. On your elbows. You can be on your feet or on your knees. Just make sure you're not too high or too low. You want to find that middle ground that makes your whole body shake. And if you need to, you can alternate between your knees and your toes. Modify however you want. We've got about 10 seconds left. Keep breathing, we're almost done. And 3, 2, 1, and we are done. Thank you guys so much for doing this with me. We're gonna go ahead and top it all off with a nice cool down because you deserve it. After doing all that hard work, we're gonna go ahead and shake our whole body up first. Get some water if you need it. Whew. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and touch our toes. And we're gonna stay there for a good 5 seconds. Really feeling that stretch in your thighs and your calves. Then you're gonna walk yourself out into a downward dog. Heels are as close to the ground as you can. Back is straight. You're feeling that stretch in your calves, in your back, in your shoulders. Then you're gonna walk yourself out into a plank position. Bring that butt down and extend that back upward. Feeling that stretch in your abs and in your back. And you're gonna stay here for a good 5 seconds as well. Breathe in and out. And you're gonna go ahead and walk yourself back into a downward dog. Feeling that stretch again. And you're gonna walk yourself back up to your feet. Hang there for a bit. And stand up. Next, we're gonna do a nice butt stretch because you worked that out today. You're gonna go ahead, choose a leg, any leg, and you're gonna bring it up and put it right above your knee. Bring that ankle to your knee, right above it, and then you're gonna pinch your butt down, and you should feel it in that glute. If you need help with this, please go ahead and grab onto a wall or something sturdy so you don't fall over. And you're gonna be feeling it right in that butt. Your back is straight. Inch down as far as you can. The further you go, the more of a stretch you're gonna feel. And we're gonna go ahead and stand up and switch. Doing the same exact thing on the other side. Bring that ankle right above your knee. And you're gonna inch your butt down. And you're gonna feel it right in that butt. Your back is straight. Again, if you need to, grab onto a wall to keep your balance. And we're gonna go ahead and stand up again. We've got 2 more stretches, and then we're done for today. Go ahead and open your legs as wide as you want. And you're gonna go ahead and reach in front of you. Get as low as you can, while keeping those knees straight. And you're gonna hang there for a little bit, feeling that stretch in the back of your legs. And we're gonna go ahead and reach to our toes. We're right in the middle of our legs. And then we're gonna reach backwards. Get as low as you can. And we're gonna stand up. We have 1 more stretch today. I like to call it the world's greatest lunge. You're gonna go ahead and lunge forward. And you're gonna bend that front leg, getting your body downward. And you're gonna, if your left leg is forward, you're gonna grab your left arm and bring that elbow as close to the ground as you can. And you're gonna hang there about 5 seconds. And you're gonna rotate upward, really opening that back. And you can have your knee up or down, whatever is most comfortable with you. And we're gonna go ahead and switch sides. And whatever leg is forward, you bring that same arm, elbow to the ground. Keep it there for about 5 seconds. And again, your back leg, you can have that knee on the ground or up. It depends all on your flexibility. And then we're gonna rotate upward, really opening that back. And we are done for today. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you come back for more.